the old trading post when I connected, so I just copied it.
It's in both locations. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You derp.
No, I was too high. I did not see.
Oh, that's what it is now. Okay.
Yes, I was too far north.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Hang on. I don't know if the stream can hear the rest of the call. Oh, what now?
Alright.
I didn't change anything. Why can't they hear the call?
Hold on, I can check it real quick.
Did the system sound get X'd, or?
Nope, I can hear the call through the stream.
Oh, you can? Okay. Well, you can hear me, but I don't know if I can hear you.
Okay,
Volume corruption.
According to the chat room, they can hear everybody.
Okay.
So totally blaming them.
No, it's my fucking XSplit's monitor. It's lying to me.
Yes.
Okie doke.
Yeah, it does that.
All right, welcome everybody once again to Pathfinder. Yay!
Yay! Excitement abound.
Yay.
Some minor notes. Pushing Up Roses will no longer be joining the game, just for various reasons. So in storyline, we're simply going to say that Jinx says after the fight, Jinx comes to you and says she needs to report back to the. There's a Grand Hierophant Druid, and she saw some druidic markers that the High Druid is near, so she's going to go report to him. She doesn't know when she'll be back.
My planet needs me.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Poochie left the show!
So she says, fare thee well.
I make sure to take back the alchemist fire that she has on hand, so I...
Take back your shit.
Yes.
Hey, before you go, give me my shit back.
You can make fire.
Your share of the wealth.
All right. But there is some good news, and that is we have 2 new players.
Yay!
If you want to consider it good news, I suppose.
One of them is a noob and one of them is not, so to speak. Joining us
Guess
first.
which one?
Joining us first is Iron Liz.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. We needed
Whatever,
someone.
noob.
Yeah. And then we've got Master Title Card Artist and working on commission, Andrew Dickman.
Yay! I'm here.
Andrew McDickpick is here.
Oh.
That's from Phaelus' show. It's a term of endearment, Andrew.
Well, I thought for a little while on how to introduce you guys. I could have moved heaven and earth, could have made you just appear. And I don't know if you guys have been following necessarily the campaign so far. I thought the easiest way to handle this would be that after the fight, you guys are kind of picking over the loot when you see Liz's and Andrew's characters approach the clearing, and they could introduce themselves and prove that they're also on the same quest you are. They've been sent along after you, and they have the identical they have the same charters that were handed to you.
It's just a lot of character thing. I believe Andrew and I have sort of talked in advance, and his character and my character actually know of each other before the adventure.
Okay,
so
that helps.
It'll make things interesting. So
So it's gonna be one of those moments where you're like, you ever see the gamers when they meet a new character, he's like, hello, you seem trustworthy. Will you join us?
That's exactly.
In this case, the conversation goes as follows: Gustav sees Erwin come over. It's like, Erwin, what the hell are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm here on mission to, well, one, take care of bandits and the such out here, and two, for my own personal reasons. I thought you were trying to, work on your healing people and not making explosions that accidentally burn down your parents' home, something in that sort of realm.
I was, but then I blew up another village, and now I'm here. So what's going on? Can I join you guys?
I like him.
I think for the safety of everyone else around you, it's better if you stay with us.
Sure, whatever.
Oh yeah, Mars Girl chat room. Mars Girl is having computer problems and will probably not be here. So she will remain in the party, but for the most part, she will be staring vacantly ahead and not contributing much.
Okay. And then, yeah.
What's wrong with this one? She's very quiet.
To describe my character, I have a charisma of 17. I'm a sorcerer, but my bloodline emphasis is actually undead. So I look like a goth girl is probably the best way of putting it. Also half elf, but very good looking and just kind of okay.
She's a creepy girl.
She's the creepy girl, but she has the 17 charisma, so take that for what you will. And then
And
there's
I'm
Spock
a
over
very
here.
good liar.
Yes.
Oh, and Spock left the party.
Over in the grasslands. All right, so
To recap, you guys were at Oleg's trading post when it was attacked by a group of bandits who apparently had been extorting money and goods from the trading post for some time. After driving off the initial attack, you decided to follow them back to their camp, which, to the best of your knowledge, is to the southwest. And so you've gone about, I would say, actually, let me see, I think around 20 miles when you ran across a clearing in the woods. You've been passing through the woods for some time, and you ran across like a radish patch in the woods, and around which lay a bunch of kobolds who had gorged themselves into unconsciousness, basically, around the radishes. They were very hostile when they saw you'd enter the clearing and attacked you on sight, but they weren't much of a problem. And so that's where you stand now. You've been essentially, there's really not much of war. I think you looted them already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
So now you're just kind of standing around a large basket full of freshly picked radishes.
So how are we gonna secure the radishes?
what? Wait, what did you just say?
Drop with the radishes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't speak Dwarven. Erwin, can you help out here?
Let me see if I can understand this guy. So hey,
No.
hey, how you doing? My name's Erwin. What's your name? That's great.
You can call me Grandbeard. Many people do anyway.
Okay.
Why did you say that earlier?
You didn't ask.
You didn't. He did. Neither did he.
So anyway, what are we gonna do with these radishes?
Exactly.
I think,
That's the same thing.
honestly, unless they're poisonous, I think taking them wouldn't be a bad idea unless they belong to anyone. I mean,
I don't
they
think they would stuff themselves if they were poisonous.
I would indeed.
No, you
Also-
know these kind of radishes. They're definitely not poisonous.
I'll say, though, then again, didn't Oleg and his wife were making radish stew?
Indeed, but it'd be a nice gift. to say the
Well,
least.
no, I'm wondering if this actually belongs, if this is a field that they actually are tending to get radishes for their soups and stews and stuff.
It seemed really far away, though, from where we came from.
Sure, but maybe it just happens to be a good spot to grow radishes. I'm not sure. Well,
Maybe.
we could take some, but I say we just might as well just make a note of this spot for later on.
It would be a good idea, or just take the basket, put it up in a tree, and make sure that no other miscreant's gonna go and steal from it.
Aside from the squirrels and other creatures that can get up in there,
Indeed.
Erwin's eating a radish right now.
just eating it like an apple. Like, I agree. I agree. We shouldn't do anything with these that we would regret.
You mentioned that we know what these type of radishes are. Are they like a rare type of radish? Like
Yeah, they're somewhat rare. They're called moon radishes, and they just have a very distinctive flavor. So they actually have some value.
Is the area that we're in, are they cultivated like farms, or are they just grown?
No, it's just a wild patch.
Okay, so
And the whole basket is overflowing, right? You said.
Yeah, it's about 20 pounds of radishes.
Wow.
yeah, I really just can't carry too much with me. I have my rations I need, and I don't want to burden Carmelo too much more.
Alrighty. Well, we can always come back on the way back. We got some bandits to go get
Yes.
some.
Just to give you two, like, just to clear you, Erwin, and what's your name again? I say pointing over to the other half elf. No. I already know your name is Grantbeard. Though, it's like, so just to clarify you two, we're currently trying to take care of a small bandit camp that is nearby and is heckling the main trading post nearby here. So.
Oh, I've got the order for it. We were a bit late. We had a small matter of a fire to deal with.
Let's see. Well, any help we can have is the better. You can trust Erwin over there. Just point out to the rest of the party.
Oh no, chat room. Andrew is not a poison brewer guy.
No, he's not. He's actually the opposite.
No, I wish.
He specifically, just to clarify, he's the Churgeon archetype, which means that instead of getting poison specialization, he specializes in healing.
He's a doctor.
He's a medic, or at least he claims to be one.
Yep.
That's what it says on my. That's what it says on my license. They drew it up with crayon.
You can trust me. I'm a doctor.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so actually, for you guys, this is a good place to camp because you've gone about as far as you can in the day, and your horses have pretty much rebelled against you and have just kind of lined up and started grazing on the grass here.
All right. Well, I sort of pet Carmelo on the side and then say, well, let's go ahead and get some rest for the time being, and hopefully, at least in this spot, we should be able to spot people coming by. I'll take first watch.
I'd like to pull out my sketchbook and start sketching the anatomies of the various dead kobolds. Just kind of, draw their organs and how they died and stuff like that.
I'll take the night shift.
I'm more of a mortician.
I'm continuing to. I'm continuing to inspect these radishes.
They're not that interesting.
I say to Erwin,
I know, but they're damn delicious.
Erwin, you can't make them explosive.
No. I just toss it behind me.
All right. Well, the night passes without event, and you guys wake up in the morning, and it's up to you guys where you want to go.
Good morning.
I think we still need to go generally southwest of here. Fortunately, I think that hopefully the closer we get to this camp, the better it'll be. Easier it will be.
Can I detect any trackings of any bandits walking around this way?
Do you have tracking skill?
Knowledge? No, not tracking. I got geography, if that counts.
I think survival is actually what you need for tracking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do have survival. So that's 1d20 plus 5. Aha! There you go.
Rabbit tracks 2 or 3 days old. Give me a second.
If I just click one of these skills just to look at it again, is it going to screw anything, or is it just?
No, it'll just present the roll. So you just click on one and just see what it does.
Okay.
It shouldn't be poisonous.
I did it with all your skill checks, just to let you know, Andrew. So you're welcome in advance.
This shouldn't wreck my kidneys. Oh.
They were just regular radishes. Damn.
Darn it. They were just so tasty. They had to be bad for you.
You do find something. I'm just trying to find. Okay. You find a lot of tracks around here. Virtually all of them, in fact, yeah, all of them belonging to a great number of kobolds. You would estimate that these tracks lead in erratic patterns, but primarily leading to the southeast.
Oi! It's that way. Let's go.
But you see no tracks of bandits. If they came around this way, they probably avoided the clearing. Well, since they rode on horses, they probably rode out of the forest and kind of took the long way around. If you were them. But yeah, that's what you find as kobold tracks.
Hey, just to catch up on things, what exactly are you guys looking for?
Well, like I said, there's a camp to roughly the southwest of bandits who have been extorting and heckling the main trading post a bit north of here at Oleg's.
Actually, now that I mentioned, I can probably provide you with an overland map of the areas you've explored, but you'll have to give me a few minutes, so talk amongst yourselves.
Sure.
All right.
Bandits,
So-
huh? I hate those guys.
Bandits are bad.
So we got the kobolds going down the clearing, most likely to run away from the various bandits going the long way through the forest here. So we can go along the tree line of the forest, out of sight, mind you, and try to wrap around and see if we can wholly find a camp somewhere around here.
I swear I don't understand what this guy is saying. I gotta learn how to speak Dwarven one of these
Dare
days.
not speak Dwarven, lad!
Away from him.
Two ways! In clearing, forest edge. Which one? He smacks his head. Blah.
All right, I'm basically just getting some supplies from Carmela, mainly a couple of extra arrows, and I'm going to pack 10 whistling arrows along with my regular arrows to carry with me for the time being.
Erwin, is that dwarf sick? Should he be making those noises?
Don't worry, you'll get used to it. And no, he's not sick. At least, Erwin, can you check to make sure he's not sick?
Hang on, I just need to get my knife.
Don't worry, guys. He is a doctor.
Now
Wait.
hold still, Mr. Dwarf.
Now, also just to clarify for the sake of metagaming standpoint, Sean, at this point you need to memorize your spells for the day.
Yes. I'll probably just use the same batch I've been using.
So yeah, your Acid Splash, Detect Magic, Prestidigitation, Color Spray, and Two Strike.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure that, because you need to memorize in the morning, Tekla doesn't, and technically Erwin doesn't have to, since he can just make his extracts as long as he has 1 minute time of prep at any point during the day.
Plus, all I use
also-
is color spray, and I always use it the first 10 minutes.
Yep. Do you want also, just from a player standpoint, Andrew, do you want to make one of your mutagens while we're waiting around?
Okay, guys, there is a new map called... Actually, it shouldn't be called Grasslands. How can I change that? Edit map.
Now, my mutagens, are they something different from...
Yes, they're separate because remember you can make extracts, which are your main like wizard/alchemist spells.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so my
There's a
mutagens
map
are...
called
Time.
Stolen Lands, Explored Territory,
Yeah.
and I'm actually updating it with the areas that you've explored so far.
Basically, you can make one of those three.
Okay.
It takes 10 minutes to do so, and then you just hold on to it until you want to actually use it.
Right.
Now-
Okay.
So, of the three, I would recommend, personally, Dexterity be the one that you would want to make, since it affects
Yeah,
your ranged
so-
weapon attacks, your armor class, and the stat that it affects is the least important to your Wisdom. You are
Okay.
not quite sane.
Okay, so switch over to the exploration map real fast, and I want to show you what it's like. You can drag a token on here, but this is like this is a wide area map, so it's not going to mean much if you put a token on here. Can you see it?
Stolen
It's
Lands,
about it.
Explored Territory?
Yes.
Okay.
It'd be a token achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Liz, I swear to God, I will come over there.
Then it begins.
It's your own fault, man.
And I wouldn't treat you nice, neither. Anyway.
Loading.
Oh, it might have to load. Yeah, it's a big map.
That's a big map.
I did miss you, Liz. I won't lie.
Aww.
Aw. Everyone was
Thanks.
on.
Loading.
Implied physical violence? Oh, I imply nothing.
Here we go. I'm just
All I
going
see
to...
is dark.
Hey, some ladies like that, you know?
Uh-oh. They could
Ah,
just build the whole map.
I see an
Well,
X.
don't do that.
What?
How did you do that?
Do what?
I don't
guys-
think we did it. I think you did it. I think you have to put back the fog of war.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing to
fog
see
wall.
on this map anyway.
Well, yeah, again,
Yeah,
basically, I'm assuming that we're roughly in this area here,
Yeah,
right now.
you're right. I didn't do anything.
Neat
Swear to
map,
God.
though, General.
There seems to be a giant X in the way.
X marks the spot.
We are right there.
Let's start digging.
I'm making Mickey Mouse.
You are here.
Nah,
Oh, wow.
I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to restore the fog of war.
Can you try to undo drawing?
Expose
Can I
hidden
edit?
oval in the fog of war.
The crop circles. We're not gonna...
If cold guy attacks someone while naked, take a shot.
I don't approve of that.
That's likely to happen. It happened last time.
Yes.
Okay, I'm loading map. Nope. Don't.
Now this is awkward here because I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to reset Fog of War. See here. Map tool, reset Fog of War.
Actually, what's the word? Hide fog of war.
Hold on the shift key while you're in the fog reveals tools. We'll draw fog back in.
Got it.
I can research like a fiend.
Actually, it doesn't work.
What?
There's like some big circle.
Shift
Yeah.
key.
No, I know. There's a circle that won't be hidden.
Hmm.
It's almost like, what is that, a light source map?
Oh yeah, I zoomed out far enough to see the circle. Oh my god,
You see
that's a
that?
giant circle.
That's
Yeah,
what
and
I
then-
can't hide that. I hit everything else, but not that.
Yeah, it's weird because shift should fix that, but no.
Wow,
Well.
that's interesting. Okay, let me try something else. Fog of war.
Oh, hi, Tekla, Magnus, and Gustav.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. You
Do,
copy
do I
your
have to
token in-
Oh,
Well,
I
you want-
drag my token in again or something?
You know, yeah, or you go to the other map, select your token, use Control, copy it, and then just paste it in accordingly,
Okay.
and that would be another way to do it.
All right, let me try. I'm going to delete the map.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Oh, so
Deleted.
mine.
I was trying to be helpful. This time, don't. If anyone was fucking with the fog of war, don't.
I wasn't, so...
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone did. Whatever. I just don't do it.
Are you the only
It was all my fault.
Are you the only GM allowed on this server?
No, I posted the password, but it could be. I don't know. Maybe I
Because if
I
other
probably
people
did
have
it.
GM ownership, they might be able to affect it. That's what I'm thinking.
And it shouldn't, it really shouldn't. I mean, again, something must just happen and on a fluke, and that's what led to it. So it's one of those.
I probably
slight-
did a key. That's all.
It's one of those slight annoyances with using map tools that the way that some of the drawing tools work is just kind of frustrating. But I mean, when some of the map tool stuff works, it works fantastic. Most notably, like one of the things I really liked in the trading post camp, just to clarify, Noah, is that the vision stuff worked fantastic because it let you know exactly what a character could see at any time. If you wanted to see what everyone was, just click somewhere on the map in general. So
During this time, I have completely dissected Grandbeard and go, Well, he's not sick.
All right.
That tickles a little bit.
Let's try that again. There's a new map with the exact same title. It should be called Exploration Map. Sorry, chat room. Technical difficulties.
Okay, I see it. I sees it. I'm gonna drop my token in. Let's hope it doesn't do anything weird, because that might be what caused it. Nope. Yay.
Okay, now if you zoom...
Whoa.
Okay, who did that? Who was the last one to do that?
That was.
I moved the token and then the fog of war disappeared.
Okay.
So I guess what we'll have to do is just put the tokens on here. So so can we undo that backwards?
What exactly is happening? Because
Well, what happened was I went to the map, I dropped my token, and when I
Yeah.
moved it, the fog of war disappeared.
Okay.
In fact, the fog of war just reset it to this weird circle far away.
Yeah. What is
Bizarre.
that?
Well, one of the vision players have vision activated. Yeah, that. Well, I guess.
Well, I probably just kicked you out of the map.
No, it's just reloading right now. So. Yeah,
That's so weird.
it's drawing the token sight lines. That's what they're claiming is that what it's doing is that it's drawing our sight lines, and that's overriding fog of war. So.
Is it something on my side? Or am I-
No.
No, it's the problem is that we just can't put our tokens down really for. We could just use the map as a reference.
Don't
point.
put your tokens down.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's all that we're gonna do, just to clarify. So we know where we are, but we'll not put any tokens in
So
the
can you
map.
delete your tokens, or is it already done?
I don't see any tokens on the map right now. So
No tokens.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Gotcha.
to wipe it out again. That's weird.
yeah, I apologize for that. I didn't realize.
No. How would you know? Shit.
It's one of those things where it's like, wait, okay, because I remember. Yeah, I think that's because we have vision enacted on our tokens because you have the vision set up on the other map
I
really well.
might have it in the server, and I can't change it unless I reboot the server. I think I have something like players can reveal fog of war,
Oh, that would do it. Yeah.
and I can't change it unless I reboot the server. So for now, let's just do it without putting tokens down. Okay, take 3.
No tokens.
No, I know. I'm gonna reveal your fog of war here. In the meantime, chat room, did you see the game overview yet? I'm fishing for compliments. I have a low self-esteem.
Sucked, man.
Did it? No, it's
No,
honestly, I
I
actually
haven't seen
did
it
cut a
yet.
lot out of that review because it was going way too long. I have a bad habit of that lately. It's going too long.
I didn't like it because the title cards suck.
You don't like the title card?
I'm kidding.
He does have a different style than you, I grant you.
No, I don't mind. That was great.
You like the police officer? Good. I'm glad because that was I didn't know if that sketch was going to carry over. I for some reason
I didn't watch much further than the police bit, but I did enjoy that one.
for some reason I had this. I cracked myself up writing this one because I don't know why, but the way I had it in my head was when he goes, you know, I got keyboard cat and ads for Viagra, and I do not need Viagra.
Echo?
Say it again. Oh, Echo's gone. I don't know. I just loved him pointing at the camera, going, "I do not need Viagra."
So I just see darkness.
Well, yeah, it's because you have to zoom out.
I'm zooming
tried
out
zooming
as much
out,
as
yeah.
possible.
I don't see anything either.
Okay, you can't mouse wheel out and zoom.
I can see the map. Actually,
Are you a DM,
force-
Sketch?
no, I'm not.
Oh wow, I had to zoom out super far, but yeah.
Yeah, zoom out to where we are supposed to be. Then use Control F to center players on current view.
I can do that.
Yes, Control F. That should force us to look at it, the map in a certain location.
Oh.
There we go.
There we go.
Wow, that did work. Okay.
Showed up.
So we are currently in this area here.
Yeah. There's not a lot to see here, and there's a reason for that. You haven't explored all that much. This is hang on. I revealed everything that is known territory to you and everything that you've been here. So this the South Rosslyn Road is pretty much publicly known and mapped. Everything beyond this area, the trading post, is pretty much dark territory to you. So you've gone south to the Radish Patch, which is right here. Okay. Now, you are free if you know how to... you should have permissions to make any kind of annotations and notes on this that you want. This is really for your use, not mine, because there's no spoilers on this map. Even if I just showed you the whole map, you'd be like, oh, well, I don't know. Okay, there's a river there. Okay, whatever. But
All right, but it's just mainly to clarify what we've found so far.
yeah, it's mainly for you to know where you've been, where you're going, and for you to make notes on areas you wish to go back to.
Yeah, basically, I guess our main goal is to kind of head off in this direction here for now, kind of southwest of our position.
Okay, and just so you know, one hex side is 12 miles.
Oh wow.
Goodness.
So yeah, if I hope this helps illustrate the point of your mission and what you're kind of doing here is you've been tasked with essentially mapping and exploring and pacifying the region as much as possible, and pretty much the borders of the map are the borders of your charter. You know that the charter explains your kind of jurisdiction, so to speak.
Well, we found a radish patch.
Yep.
So yeah, if you want to make notes of that, I'm not sure if there's any note tools. Oh, you put a. How do you do that?
That's under the little paintbrush drawing tool, and then it's the farthest to the right.
Oh,
Yeah. So basically, right. So that's kind of what we got going so far. Cool. That will be useful for us, absolutely. Because then we can annotate things. Yep. Awesome. All right. Let's go back to the grassland map then. So, I said southwest is going to be the way to go for the time being. I'm not very good at keeping track of which direction southwest is. So I kind of look at Grandbeard. It's like, you're going to have to kind of lead the way here. Trying to think of a pet name for you, but Grandbeard is going to have to do.
All right, let's follow the tracks.
Just belch. It's pretty much dwarven.
Echo,
I'm right.
No, I lead off and follow the tracks that I uncovered.
You're following the kobold tracks now. Because you said
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't find any tracks that were related to bandits. You only found kobold tracks.
I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying you were pursuing the bandits to the southwest, and you found kobold tracks, which kind of went to the southeast. So, I mean, it's up to you, obviously. You know what I mean? So
I say we follow him. There might be stuff there.
yes, whoever's leading the way.
Again, I'd say just let's focus on the bandits
What
if
do
you
think,
can.
Mr. Spock?
All right,
Fascinating.
we're gonna go
Hopefully
ahead.
the kobolds would be
Go southwest.
illogical.
We're looking for any bandit tracks with my kick-ass survival skills.
All right. Well,
You're following the
survival
bandits
is,
southwest.
at this point, survival is just being used so you can determine which direction is southwest.
Yeah, navigation will be key here. So especially in the forest where it's very difficult.
Yes.
So you're going to go southwest?
Yes. We're going for bandits.
As you wish.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Could one of you in your spare time here try to figure out the travel rate for a group that's largely mounted on horseback? Let's just for convenience sake say that the two new players have at least riding horses. If you guys don't have the right skill, you just have riding horses.
Okay. We'll just go ahead and mark that down here. Movement.
If everyone's on horses, you guys should be trucking pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so Gustav isn't the only one who has horse.
Well, I'm the one that actually has a war-trained horse that is personally
That knows tricks.
that knows tricks, and I can
No, I'm
actually
serious.
direct it.
What the deal with animal handling is you can teach animals tricks.
Okay.
For instance, tricks is kind of a misleading term, but for instance, Skitch could teach the horse a trick where it whistles, and when it comes to him when he whistles.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Or I can make it attack someone on command.
Okay. But basically everyone could be just like on regular horses that...
Yes, chat room, he could teach the horse to play fetch.
Actually,
it's a trick. That's,
my horse already has a set of tricks that it already knows because it is
Yeah.
already war-trained.
yeah,
In fact,
war-trained horses know how to stand still, come when called, and things like
yes,
that.
Okay.
he knows how to heal, guard, down, defend, come, and attack. So,
Sean, what are you, 12? Of course,
Wow.
as I look at
I'm
as I
I
look
was
at
like-
no,
The
chat room,
trout- the
chat room, look
trout-
at this.
the-
Do you see his Skype icon, which is that of a little girl with a raging erection and some kind of horse stuff?
Now the travel rate for horses is it is, let's see here, let me double check what the one little movement note they have here is. It is okay. Basically 5 miles per hour or 3.5 miles per hour when carrying a little bit roughly medium load.
Okay,
And
well-
per day that translates either 40 miles or 28 miles.
Okay, well that helps. 5 miles an hour, or let's say 3 going through the woods, because this is thick woods. So I'm just trying to chart out. That is about. Okay, so it is actually around. Make a survival check. Whoever's guiding, make a survival check.
That's me. 20 plus 5. 24.
Nice, cold guy. Man, you are a beast with these dice rolls, yo.
I don't know what y'all complain about. It's pretty much good for me.
Your luck is gonna run out, and it is gonna run out hard.
It's going to run out gloriously.
I know. I'm just enjoying it while it lasts.
I tell Grandbeard, good job in his native language, only I can't roll my R's as well as he can.
Yes. Also to note, everyone knows the following languages: Common, Dwarven, Elven, Gnome, Halfling, and Tanuki.
Oh, by the way, mark off a days of rations and water for your packs, just so this is
Yep,
gonna, this
already
be
did.
important. All right, let me roll that. Okay.
My character just kind of meanders and looks around, looks up at the sky, looks at the grass, looks at the trees. Hey, what's this? Hey, maybe we could use this. What's that over there? Hey, look at that. Oh,
I sort of snap
You're
at
not-
Erwin at times. At a point, it's like, Erwin, focus.
All right. Grandbeard,
Yes.
you're leading the party steadily southwest, and you've encountered no resistance thus far. At around noon, let's say 11 o'clock, ahead you hear the familiar gurgling sounds of a river ahead. You'd guess in about 50 yards, you'd be able to be within sight of the river.
Okay.
It's a Reapers! Run!
I put my arm up to hold up the group and go,
What was
we
that?
got some water up ahead. Where there's water, there's always action.
Wait, I've never heard that expression before.
Have you never hunted with a pack of very muscular dwarves before?
Am I the only one who heard the Reapers?
No, I
heard
no,
it.
I stopped.
Anyways.
I changed my Skype picture just for you.
Oh,
Anyways.
thanks.
I,
You cock.
anyways, I
Who's that supposed to be? I honestly don't recognize him if I'm supposed to know him.
At this point, Gustav is slinging over his longbow and getting a whistling arrow kind of set in place. So.
Actually, right now, while we're
I
going...
I honestly liked your old one better.
Let's see. I want to do a geography check real
Sure.
quick just to see if I notice any, like, man-made paths in the forest itself in order to detect to see if maybe we're approaching upon an encampment when we're heading towards the river.
Sure.
That's 20 plus 4. I'll take it.
Good thinking. As you approach the river, you see that several of the trees near the edge of the river have been cut down. Looking along the riverbank, on your side of the riverbank, you see a large number of drag marks, and you see what appear to be the deep ruts in the mud of what appear to be wagon wheels. and they lead both to the northwest and the southeast, following the river. This, by the way, would be the Thorn River if your maps are at all accurate.
So the river's here, right? Right around here?
Hang on, let me load up the map. I can't see where you're pointing. Go ahead.
Like, is it, or down here, actually, because that's the direction we're going.
All right, okay, actually, I can't see what you see. Show as... Okay, so you just see black. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'll actually reveal it. I'll reveal some of what you see here.
okay.
Are we on the stolen lands and I'm just not looking right, or?
Hang
Well,
on.
we are. It's just that the
I'll
fog
fix
wars
it for
being
you.
frustrating.
No, it's not. I'll fix it for
To
you.
avoid confusion, I'm just watching it over the stream.
Okay.
So I see
So
it
I've
covered with...
probably just whiplashed you into the new map.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You are... Actually, I'm just going to tell you where you are since your survival check was perfect. You are... You rolled a 20.
Yep.
You are right here. And the wagon wheel tracks go this way, and they go this way.
Okay.
Is there a way we know where the tracks came from, or which way they were from, or?
They basically they go what, a little bit north by northwest and a little south by southeast essentially.
You would guess they come from the south. You'd guess they were heading to the north.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
yeah.
Here's that we found the road. Now, which way do we go? Do we go south, follow the river? We head up north into the forest.
Well, I say we go where the wagon was going.
But it's going in two directions.
No, it's here. I gotta point out, it's like, look, the way that's set up, the way these trees were cut down, chances are likely that that's where the people went that cut down these trees. If anyone. I gotta point off to the northwest direction.
Okay, let's keep close to the river so we can see if there's any pontoons, if you will, or anyone try to swim up or down. Maybe catch a fish or two, cook it up for nice, beautiful stew. Unfortunately, no good herbs around here, but I digress.
And water? Don't we need water?
Well, yeah, there's a river here. It has water.
Yes. That's why I asked. Do we get some water?
Yes, we can fill up our water skins with water. Yes.
Oh, good.
Hey, Sean, is there anyone in the chat room that you feel safe adding to a mod? Because I don't have any mods right now.
Let me take a look.
Do not volunteer to be a mod. I will kick your ass.
If you don't like me doodling, just tell me to stop.
Well, I don't have a problem with it. Not at all.
I don't see anybody that I recognize, actually.
Okay, don't worry about it. I haven't seen any problems so far, so it's not a big deal.
Just if you want to add me to a op list and all.
I thought I did. You should be on the mod list.
I don't think I have the power.
Nope. I'm checking it now. I don't see him.
What's your name? Hope Within Chaos?
Yep.
What about now?
Mm-mm.
Weird. You're not even in the chat room as far as I can tell.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll
about that
refresh
chat?
my chat. Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so you guys want to follow it to the northwest then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Aye.
You got
Yeah,
it.
ideally we want to pace ourselves about halfway between the river and the road, so if someone's coming down the road, we at least can see them before they see us.
Sure. Where would that be?
Huh, there I am. Yay.
Okay. Are you proceeding with any degree of stealth at all? Because that will slow you down a lot. But it sounds like you're trying to proceed very carefully.
Yeah, well, I think proceeding carefully but not stealthy. I mean, I don't think any of us is particularly good at stealth anyways.
I know I'm not.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
you're on
probably the
horses
most-
anyway, so you'd be as stealthy as the horses.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. The horse. Let's see what the horse's stealth would be.
Sneak,
D20.
Carmelo, sneak.
Nope.
Not very.
Can the
It's
horses sneak well? Nay.
no.
Oh, I like that one. That was a good one. That was good. I applaud that.
Again, the main thing. My horse is actually good at perception. In fact, it actually might be one of the best people in perception in the party. Yes, it would. It has the highest perception in the party. But no, it's a good horse, anyways.
So should we, just kind of to differentiate between the two maps here, could the Stolen Lands map be kind of like a world map, and then if a battle happens, we just go back to the Grasslands map?
That's right.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
For me, there's sort of a black overlay on parts of the map right now. But I'm pretty sure there's just a mess on my part because it's like, I see the drawings on top. I see the map marking the river. In the fog of war, in effect, it's just this is weird black overlay. So I'll just watch the stream at times for that sort of stuff. It's behaving weird.
All right, you pursue the river. You follow the river for about 3 miles when you around here you see that whoever was pulling the wagon started to cross the river at a shallow point to the west, and that's where the tracks end. As far as you can
They're
tell,
not dragging the wagon.
they are in fact pulling the wagon. Yes.
That's
Okay.
And where am I
Alright.
echoing from?
that's
I think it's when Liz.
Yeah.
It's Liz when she unmutes.
Yeah, I'm mute. Sorry, it's crappy headset.
Don't worry. Okay, well, we can cross here. Shouldn't be any trouble. But
I am Iron Liz.
I mean, my thought is that we got one of two things here. We can, if we follow this, we either going to 1, find the bandits, or 2, find someone that's not the bandits that might already have more information about the bandits themselves. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's any other notes about other settlements or trading posts out in the forest like this. So
This is kind of
Wait.
wilderness.
Hey, Wecker in the chat room, what do you mean plot railroad? What plot railroad?
anyways, so
Let's continue.
When have I
Yes.
made you do anything?
all right. Well, all right. Let's
I'm
make the
offended.
most of, let's make the most out of this right now, and sort of kind of follow along.
I'm not
letting,
telling them to
Brent
cross.
here.
They said we follow the tracks. I say the tracks cross the river. Fuck you! Anyway. Proceed. I'm sorry. I had to rage.
So so we're following the wagon tracks, basically, right?
That's what you said you were doing.
That's what I'm proposing at the very least, unless someone else has a better idea.
Okay, and are these wagon tracks on a road of some sort, or are they just sort of going through the brush?
They're following the riverbank, which is mostly clear of debris.
Okay. Well, they can come from one of two directions, and we know if we go over that way, there's kobolds, so my guess, I don't know. They'd probably be going either from this area or to that area.
Well, again, I think that from what we've been told, we were told specifically by bandits that their camp is in the woods itself.
Mm-hmm.
And if we head east in any way, that probably is us leaving. It would make sense to take us towards getting out of the woods and not deeper into the woods. So I think anything that takes us westward at this point would be good, since we've gone predominantly south from Oleg's trading post anyways.
I think we should keep going south, but I don't know what's over either way, so I'm kind of in a...
Well, again, we can keep going south. This is the only sign of any sort of civilized activity that we can find here. So, like I said, it's either going to lead us to a camp of bandits or going to lead us to a camp of someone that's not bandits and who is at least closer to where the bandits are. So that's kind of why I say this way should be fine.
Okay, so are you guys voting, or what are we doing?
I say we cross.
Sure, I think I agree with that.
Okay. Now, the area where the bandits, or wherever, not, I shouldn't say bandits, wherever the wagon crossed, appears to be a fairly shallow area, otherwise they probably wouldn't have tried it. It looks safe enough. It looks to be about, knee-deep water on a human.
Mhm.
For poor Graybeard, or Grandbeard, it's probably like eye high.
Beard high.
We're riding
But you're on
horses.
horses.
Yes.
So, I will try to lead a way of going across the river just because Carmel's probably the most trained of the horses that are with us. So
Right.
you will probably freak out.
Make simple ride checks. If you don't have the ride skill, it's just try it unskilled.
Okay. I'm going to go back to Grasslands where character is ride.
Yeah.
20.
You succeed.
So
In your case, Erwin, your ride check would be +2, since it's a dexterity modifier.
So ID 20 plus 2.
That's right, D20 +2.
Okay. And I have to do that in brackets, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Oh boy.
Nope, 5 is what you needed.
Okay, good.
Yeah, basically, it's just to stay on the horse's back.
I see.
It's a very simple
Believe
check.
it or not, you succeeded.
Like
I
literally,
just
like
around
literally,
in water.
like to a degree, Gustav technically could not fail that check because his bonus is above what the base check is.
Oh, okay.
But let's see here. What is Tekla's roll?
I got an 8.
Okay. And I guess the only one left is Magnus. Magnus.
God.
Sean's probably watching Extreme Rules.
He gets a 5.
5? Woo.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was paying attention to the chat a little too much.
Two of y'all
Yeah.
saved it close, but
Yeah. Two of
And the picture's back.
you made it.
Thank you for almost botching me, Sketch.
it almost blocked you. You rolled better than Erwin did. You just don't have a good bonus.
All right, the river is about 20, 25 feet across, and it gets a little hairy at one point. Two of you almost slip and grab onto each other for help, but you cross. Oh, I should check something. Go ahead. Ooh, hang on.
I don't like that.
That's a big number.
Just as you finish crossing the river, you hear a thunderclap far ahead.
Dun, dun, dun.
Within a few moments, it starts to rain.
Oh. These are not a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Anyways.
Well, I was almost gonna get wet anyway crossing that river, so
Well, all right. I think we need to push forward a bit further, but try to keep under the trees.
I go for the high ground and where the trees are mostly covered.
Well, trees are in no short supply, so
Yes.
you retreat for safety in the trees. And okay, you're now on the other side of the river, and where you go is up to you. If you want to try to pick up the trail of the wagon again, you'll need to make another survival check.
See if you can do
Better
that.
do that before it starts getting too
Yeah.
wet to follow.
All right. Booyah!
Well done. It continues pretty steadily west.
Well, let's keep following.
Okay. Do any of you have do any of you have any cold weather gear? Or more appropriately, do any of you not have any cold weather gear?
I think most of us don't have cold weather gear on hand.
Okay. Then I will need you to make... is there an endurance skill? I'm guessing it's Constitution.
I'm guessing it'd be Fortitude or
Fortitude,
Constitution.
yeah, make a...
I have water skin. Does that count?
Yeah, okay, make a Fortitude save.
Sure.
Does water skin count for this, or do I
No,
get
I'm talking like coats or
Okay. Yeah, just making sure.
Is that this thing?
that
That would be
it.
it, Fortitude, yep.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So that's 1d20.
What the
Wow.
hell? All right.
Wow.
Okay, I'll
look at
take that.
Okay, I'm gonna need to take a couple minutes. I'm gonna need to get into the Game Master Guide and find some I need to find what the conditions are for like exposure, exhaustion, that kind of thing.
All right.
I know it's in the DMG. I just can't remember where.
Yes. I don't know what you're complaining about, guys, but see, Magnus has the hang of this now.
I'm wet and I'm cold.
We should go ahead and probably set up comms soon.
Cool guy, did you like mod your program or something to not let you get under 18?
Yeah. Well, no, he rolled a 15
Hacks!
once.
Hacks!
He rolled an 8 once. Yeah, it's just that, he's got unlucky with his rolls. I just don't like using the slash roll function because I think it looks ugly.
He's using loaded dice.
Hey, if any of
That's
you
totally
have
what
the
it is.
if any of you have the Game Mastery Guide or the Core Book, can you see if you can find anything that might relate to weather or climate? I see there's a wilderness chapter, climate.
Actually, there's one thing I could point out that you could do if you wanted to, Erwin. Since
I'll go get
you
my
can you could spend a minute and make endure elements as a potion, and then use that
437.
to negate this stuff.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's a possibility. Again, as an option if you want to, depending on what the condition is right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's.
But I don't have to do that right.
I saw that weather. Cold dangers. Okay, yeah, that's closer. Got it. Thank you, chat room.
Cold guy has resistance to cold already.
Yeah, I believe we take subdual damage.
Yeah. Okay. If you didn't make a 15, actually, 15. Take 1d6 points of non-lethal damage. So roll it yourself.
Yeah.
Now, if I roll a 6, I'm going to be passed out. That's good.
So wait, I could basically do endure elements or something?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he would allow that after you've done the check and it hasn't done well. But
Oh, okay.
that would be an example of something that you could do in the future if something starts to present itself as a bad elemental thing. It's like, well, maybe one day you just want to be really safe, so you just make endure elements and then use it, and then you're safe for 24 hours. But
Death Knight in the book, it says if you're exposed to temperatures under 40 degrees Fahrenheit, that you have to roll a fortitude save. And considering you guys are soaked to the bone and battered by stiff winds, I'd say that counts.
Yep.
So D6?
Yeah. Yep, 1d6.
Oh, all right.
so that means so you took non-lethal damage of that amount. So I'm going to indicate that real quick on your standpoint here. Yeah, so you currently have your health is still at 8, but you have taken 6 points of non-lethal damage. So you can take lethal damage, and that's independent for the time being. But if you took 8 non-lethal damage, you get sort of like knocked out or passed out.
Okay. After 2 hours, the rain has still not let up. In fact, it's still the wind is whipping through the trees, and the rain is coming down very heavily. Any of you who don't have any kind of specially treated clothes or cold weather gear are soaked to the bone. Erwin especially is not looking well.
I
say we stop.
Oi! We better cap it out! It's too windy here.
I can't understand what you're saying in this wind.
I don't think the wind's the problem.
Fire! Fire now!
I can. Yeah.
This
Sorry.
will be the death of the hobbits.
So, yeah. I'm just sniffling.
Does anybody have a tent?
Actually, I have 8 tents stored away on Carmelo, so yes.
I
So
think it's going to be a very cozy tent.
So wait, did I lose HP or something, or
no. You took non-lethal damage, which
Okay.
doesn't count as losing HP for all intents and purposes unless you take enough non-lethal damage that it matches your total health. Then you basically get knocked out.
Okay.
So
Okay, here's
So am I knocked
here's
out?
the deal. Irwin,
No.
Andrew, here's the deal.
Yeah.
What non-lethal damage is essentially you have taken 6 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
It's considered non-lethal, so if you get dropped below 0, you're not dead, you're knocked out.
Right.
And you will still be low on those HPs until you have a chance to rest that in a way that removes you from the circumstance that caused you damage. So you can't recover hit points until you've warmed up somehow.
Okay.
which
All right.
fortunately he's able to do fairly easily, which is a nice thing to have there. All right. Well,
Now,
Is
if you
that
want, or Andrew, if you want, I believe you can prepare a potion in a minute.
yeah?
So if you feel like, I know you know what you know now is 6 points of damage, but if you feel like you want to brew a potion that might mitigate that damage, it would only take you a minute, and I would be happy to take that back.
he can do an extraction of endure elements and use it one on himself and one on Tekla, and it would give him 24 hours of protection against cold weather.
So yeah, you can mitigate that damage by using one of your potions for the day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, why don't I do that then?
Okay.
Yeah.
So remove your damage, and you two now have endure elements. Do you have to choose which element? Is it cold or?
Nope, it just endures elements means they can survive comfortably between -50 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit without making fortitude saves for the next 24 hours.
Yeah. So I'm not going to just say like, no, too late, 6 points of damage, because
Right.
that 6 points is over the course of an hour of exposure. So.
All right.
All right, so there you go. I mean, that takes up both of your extracts for the day, but again, that's one of the uses.
Oh, it takes up both? I
Well,
thought.
okay,
you-
it's one for every potion that you brew.
Right. For each extract, you made 2 different extracts, one for you, one for Tekla. But the main advantage is that you didn't have to make them in the morning. You could made them at. Oh wait, I need to endure elements.
Oh, okay. So I gave. All right. So I gave one to Tekla.
Yes.
If you wish, you don't have to if you don't want.
No, I'll just.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And to explain how mechanically it works, what happened is basically you make this quick potion about a minute, you drink it down, and then you touch Tekla, and that actually acts as if you're casting the spell.
Now he can
So-
do that at first level. He can give his extracts to someone else.
No, he's not giving his extract to someone else. He's drinking his extract, and then he immediately casts the spell as if he was a wizard. And Endure Elements is a ranged touch spell, so he can drink the potion and then touch Tekla, and then it applies immediately to her.
I don't think it works that way.
That is how I've read over the rules. That's how it works for alchemists. Is that you imbibe it and then you cast the spell as if you're a wizard.
Okay.
That is the way that at least that the book describes it.
I'm just pretty sure that you can't transfer the effect. I'm pretty sure that the extracts only apply to you. But I'll read it real fast and we'll
only he can use the extracts and cause the extract to actually work unless it's an infusion that he gives to an ally, which he doesn't have any infusions as of yet. But as an extract, when he imbibes it, it functions as the spell normally.
Okay, let me look at it now. I'll settle this.
Yeah.
Extracts per day.
But Tekla couldn't drink the Endure Element and get the effects of it.
An
She'd
alchemist
have.
cannot normally pass out his extracts for allies to use. An extract once created. An extract is cast by drinking it, as if imbibing a potion. The effects of the extract essentially duplicate the spell upon which this formula is based, save that the spell always affects only the drinking alchemist. An alchemist can draw a drink and extract as a standard action. Yeah, it only affects him.
Okay,
Yeah, then I'll just.
use that one on
Just-
you then.
Yeah, I'll just use one on me and then one on Tekla. then.
Well, no, you
Well,
can't.
you can't use
your
one
extracts,
extract.
your
Oh, wait, I
extracts don't
can't?
work on other people. You
Oh,
actually
yeah.
have to have a feat, which
Oh,
you
okay.
will get.
That's that.
Oh,
I guess
so that's when I level up.
That's
Yeah,
when you level up your
as
cuticle.
the surgeon kit, you do get the ability to get extracts that affect other people. You just don't
Yeah,
get them now.
okay, that did sound weird to me because I wasn't sure if that was...
It's weird the way they word it, I guess, because they don't. It's just one of those frustrating things because I was reading over this stuff repeatedly. I'm trying to understand what the mechanics of it were.
Yeah, when I made my alchemist, I read it real carefully because there's a lot of spells that only affect you personally. You know.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
So you couldn't, for instance, cast like a Shield of Faith and then touch someone else and then they get Shield of Faith. It doesn't work that way. You have to you drink it and you get it.
Okay. Well.
So basically, this does mean that I still have one extract.
Yes.
Yes, you do have one extract left for the time being. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Because that's what I was wondering.
So Erwin's like, it's cold. Hang on a second. Wow. And all of a sudden he's like, Erwin's perfectly happy. And Tekla's like, shut up. Okay, so knowing what you know now, do you still want to stop or do you want to keep riding on?
I'm trying to see if I have any other equipment I could hand off to Tekla, which I don't have at the moment.
I have a dry set of clothes. I have 2 sets of clothes, so I can change out of that, but...
It's up to you, Tekla, if you want to keep on going.
What time of the day is it?
It's like...
It is about 1 p.m.
So,
I can press on for another couple hours, I guess.
Okay, you got it. Okay, everyone except Erwin, make another survival check. Fortitude save, and if you have survival, I'm just reading it now. If you have the survival skill, you may receive a bonus on top of your saving throw, and may also be able to apply this bonus to others. See the skill description.
mm-hmm.
So, you might think about that.
Okay, now we have to stop.
Well, hold on. Let's see if someone can apply their survival skill to you. They can give you.
I'll take that.
Yep. That's...
I'm good.
Yeah, so basically you can apply that bonus to 4 other people, so we get a +2 bonus to fortitude saves, but I don't think Tekla would beat this.
No. I
Yeah.
still take 4 points.
Of non-lethal.
on your body.
Yeah, I basically get...
Yeah.
I basically get...
I at this point, I just put my arm up. Oi! We have to go and calm down now!
Go round down? I don't think we've done any division that requires rounding down yet.
Oi! Oi! Fire for you! You are not trained in the tracking of wild animals!
He became Russian, but okay. Do you guys want
Hey,
to pitch your tent?
I'll point one more thing to Greybeard. It's like, what you should do in the morning is do a little, like, licking your finger and putting it up in the air to determine whether it's going to rain next time. Just heads up.
You couldn't see the sky.
Yeah.
You couldn't.
You still predict the weather with its survival DC of 15, but let's go. All right, let's set up
I'm
camp.
going to dismount.
All right, let's set up camp, and between Irwin and I, we can get fires going fairly easily.
All right.
Fires, eh?
No, not that way.
Oh.
All right. Well,
You're
you
no
get nice
fun
and
anymore.
comfy in Skitch's 2-person tent.
I change out of my wet clothes, but only when nobody else is in there.
nude for warmth.
No.
Wrap yourself in my beard, lass.
It's a glad beard for a reason, damn it.
Anyways,
Ugh.
I'll still try to keep first watch, even though I'm sort of suffering a little bit from the cold weather.
I'll take the night.
Okay, so I'm not sure what the recovery rate for non-lethal damage is, but I think it's like you get it back every hour. So if you stay here for a while, it should be okay. Okay, so how long do you plan on staying until the weather clears, or are you just...
I'd say let's stay until the weather clears, if not by the next morning, if hopefully the weather is cleared by then. Actually, I look over the Grand. It's like, hey, you have any idea how long this is gonna last?
Actually make a survival check to build a fire because it's not easy.
All right. I'll try to work on it. Yeah, doesn't seem to work. Rubbing these sticks together doesn't seem to work.
Might as well break out the pee.
Yeah. Someone got the joke.
Is there a check that I can determine the length of the storm?
Survival.
Yes.
Being in survival 15 allows you to accurately determine what the weather will be for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
You'd guess it will keep raining for another 3 hours.
All right.
Maybe you should let him make the fire next time.
Also, since you rolled so high on the survival check, I'll just give you a common sense bonus here. You do have tinder twigs.
Yeah. I was waiting for that to happen.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to not waste them.
That's the last freebie I give you.
I was gonna say, I'm trying not to waste them.
Well, I do have this bomb.
No, that's not gonna work.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so you use a tinder twig, or no? Are you just going to sit the rubber sticks together?
We'll use a tinder twig. Yes.
Okay. You have a fire. Yay.
Let's see here. So we got 7 tinder twigs now.
Honestly, they cost a gold piece, don't they?
Yeah.
No, we mustn't use them. Achoo. See how nice I am?
Never know when we'll need these. Just keep piling up on the
Now's
horse.
a good time!
We mustn't.
Anyways, so we wait out for the 2 hours or so,
Okay.
3 hours or so.
Yes, indeed. After 3 hours, the weather slows to a trickle and stops. It's still cold, but you can travel again.
Yeah, sort of.
At this point, the time of day would be 6 p.m., wouldn't it?
No, it'd be about 4.
4? Okay. Yeah, 4 p.m. Let's see.
All right, so let's see. I've recovered, so I'm down. So I'm back to just 1 non-lethal damage on my person at the moment.
I do have prestidigitation chat, but I don't have that prepared.
Actually, you said you had it prepared.
Oh, did I really?
Yes, you said you had a normal array, which included prestidigitation.
Oh, was that in the normal array? I was not. Sure enough, it did. Okay.
Yes.
Derp-de-doo.
You know,
Yep.
for next time.
Oh no, Malice, they thought of making a fire. They just completely failed at it.
I failed it. I failed it doing by means of survival. So.
I could have sparked one. I'm sorry.
I forgot. I'm a bad magus.
Seriously, is this the first time I've forgotten what I do? Think about last time. It took me, 3 months to learn I had to attack from behind?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Okay. After almost being slaughtered by rain,
Chubby rain.
you continue westward. And you continue westward for about another 8 miles, just as the sun starts to set. Although it gets dark, you're in the deep forest, so it gets pretty dark anyway. But
I got dark vision. I'm good.
I can cast light. It's a 0-level spell.
Yeah, that would be useful.
But how long does it last?
Well, I can cast it as many times as I need to.
There's that.
All right, so continue on. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
So we travel on. Sun's going to set, and
Okay, whoever's leading the way, make a perception check.
alrighty. It's all right.
Just realized, Erwin, your chin could poke out somebody's eye.
Well, you know what they say about a guy with a pointy chin.
Pointy ears?
Exactly.
I don't know. What do they say about a guy with pointy chin?
14 on perception.
Erwin, remember the last time you tried to use this pickup line on someone? Yeah, they ended up in jail for a period. No, they ended up in jail for a period of time. That's
Oh, yeah, that's right.
that time, yes. Anyways.
That was a good time.
The woods get increasingly thicker as you proceed deeper into the forest. The ground is muddy and smells of thick moss. Many of you are still very cold and perhaps starting to lose your temper a little bit. And as it's getting dark, your only source of light is Tekla's light spell, which I'm not sure puts out that much.
Actually,
Not really.
we also have a hooded lantern. So
There's that. Okay.
yes.
And they also have bombs. I can explode the way.
No.
Actually,
almost-
wait. You said that is moss on the ground?
Yes.
All right, I want to check to see if there's any traps nearby.
Okay.
It's usually if it's thick like that in the forest this deep, something's afoot. So that's geography check?
It would be
Perception.
Perception again, okay.
Yes. And I believe, actually, for you actually can add your... Let me double check the... let's see here. Trap finding. You get a +1 to your perception check, so it's actually a 14.
14, okay.
Because you get +1 to your perception check used to make... to locate traps, and then... Basically, you add half of your class level to locate and disable traps, but you're at level 1, so it rounds up to 1. So... All right. I'm just sort of glancing around a little bit, and
You find no traps, and actually looking for traps, a lot of you basically just fall over yourselves into a sudden clearing that you just run into. The thick tangle of brambles gives way into a large clearing in the woods, its border partially defined by some ruined stone pillars. The western face of the clearing is dominated by a looming upthrust ridge of rock, nearly 300 feet across and rising to a moss-topped height 100 feet at the center.
Wow.
The side of this towering boulder facing the clearing has been carved in the likeness of an immense elk, its antlers drooping down from its weathered face to frame a 50-foot wide cave entrance. A flight of stone steps leads up to this cave entrance from the forest clearing. Both the steps and the elk face feel quite old and are thickly encrusted with layers of moss. Directly ahead of you, there's a 50-foot-long oval pool sitting in the middle of the clearing. Its water's thick with algae and green. Okay, I'm going to make a new map available to you.
mm-hmm.
It is called Temple of the Elk.
It's an elk club.
Temple of the Elk.
Go Temple. Let's go.
You could say this is the legend of the hidden temple now.
Olmec.
You should have asked if the elk's name was Olmec. That would have been fantastic. All right.
Alright, so we are where?
See, there we go. Yeah, exactly. The fog war actually gets dispersed by sight. Wow. That's actually quite interesting. Are we coming from the east side of the map?
Yeah, from the east.
Okay. Wow. I'm actually really impressed by how the vision maps kind of build up here, man.
Hark! I think I hear a tribe.
Yes, that's the original theme. I'll stop. Don't want to make a nuisance of myself.
Over here.
So I just copy and paste, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. There I
It's
am.
like sizing might be a little bit big though.
Are we like how large are our tokens supposed to be? Actually, our
Oh.
tokens are the right size. It seems, unless the grid
Well,
is not the
map
right
too
size.
small. Yeah, the grid should be 5-foot squares. So hang on, let me see if I can embiggen it. I don't know if I can now.
It might mess up the sighting a little bit.
I'll just kill the siding if that's the case.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Can we make our token smaller on this map then?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You can, but the squares will be the same. It for some reason it doesn't act like you've actually changed the size.
Yeah. We're like again. We're learning each step of the way. Again, again, it's one of those things where the site mechanics.
Map board.
I'm back in this area here. Carmelo's moving around. He's going to eat an apple.
I don't know if I can make it any bigger. I think it scales down to an automatic size or something. Nap. Oh, come on. This was supposed to be easy. Oh, I think I can actually. Hang on. I can do this. Liz.
Sorry, couldn't do that. I'll stop.
Sean's fault, anyways.
Okay, give me a second.
What?
I've almost got it.
I was just checking to see if you were listening.
That's not my fault, man. I'm multitasking here.
It's not your fault. That's the whole point. It's like it's all his fault. What? He's
Just for that, I changed my Skype picture. It's all your fault. How about that?
Fantastic.
Okay, so let me see if I can adjust the grid. I think I've got it. So you might have to zoom in a little bit, but we got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, are you lined up with the?
More or less. It's not perfectly lined up against the individual grid. Yep, there we are. Cool. Pretty much.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's finessable. Yeah.
That works.
At worst,
Yeah,
I can
close.
turn off the snap to grid, and you can.
Yeah, and the only difference is that each of the grid is as it says 10, but it's really 5. So whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I can
can-
fix that too. Hang on. 5. And of course, that fucked up the grid. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, okay. So give me one more minute and I will get things rolling. If you want to play some music, Liz, go ahead.
Okay.
I feel bad for yelling at you.
That looks good.
There are 2 rats here.
What is that?
It's the Legends of the Hidden Temple music.
Oh, okay.
I swear it sounds like an 80s Michael Jackson song
It
starting.
kind of does, actually.
Actually, I think what I might try here, and just you might indulge me here, is I'm probably going to turn on rules for field of vision because of light.
Mm.
So, I wonder if you can actually go into your miniatures and
Oh.
give yourself a light source if you have one. Light
Can't
source. Yeah, okay. So
you
right-click on your
can.
character and go to light source, and if you're holding one,
I don't know where my
select
character
it.
is.
I got dark vision, so I'm good.
So wait. How do I figure that out?
Okay, are you holding a light source?
Oh, I'm not holding a light source. Sorry.
Then forget it.
All right then. Sorry. No, I figured it was like just.
Or if you're non-human, if you have any kind of like infravision or dark vision or something like that.
Mm.
See, Grandbeard should be okay.
I
Yeah.
have low
Okay.
Well, I
light
guess I
vision,
am.
But I don't know how you'd put that in there.
And actually, how do you set that for a character if they just have dark vision they can see?
Double click on your token and go to config, and then there's a has sight option, and then you just select from there.
Oh, excellent. That's kind of clever. Okay, so
It's like I thought this thing out.
Actually, I wonder why Irwin can, like, I don't know if you can't see it, but Irwin has this weird line of sight.
What?
He's got, like, this little circle here. Oh, I guess it's because of other people's light sources. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
kind of
can't.
cool. Anyway.
I can't see crap.
My main point being, if you try to shoot something out of your field of vision, this will point out the concealment.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 2 degrees of it. There's 3. There's in the light. There's kind of in the secondary range of light, which is in shadow, and then there's fully concealed, which is dark.
Yes.
And there are 2 Magnuses on the map. There can be only one.
I see what you did there.
Okay. So, knowing what you know now, that's where you are. Proceed as you will.
Alright, so sun's coming down. Anyone feeling like camping in that giant stone building over there?
What?
He said, should we try camping out in that big stone building in there?
Oh, okay, sure.
Alright. I lean over, keep my eye, see if I'm noticing anything.
Okay.
Mm.
Gustav, stop. Sean, stop. Gustav and Sean make perception checks. Here, I'll move you. Hang on.
Let's see, perception.
Okay. 17. Oh, Gustav, okay. Magnus, you see something moving out of the corner of your eye as you approach the stagnant pool of water.
It's one of the temple guards. Give me your golden medallion.
Okay. Did you say it was in the water or near it?
You see something dark moving in the water, yes.
Okay. Alright. Before I say anything, I guess I'll... is there a way for me to... Because I just rolled perception. Is there a way for me to try and take a closer look? Just another roll or what?
You would say you're investigating the water more carefully, yeah, and then you'd... Yeah.
Okay. I will, I guess, move a little closer, and I'll roll another perception to see if I can investigate more, see if maybe it was just something random or what. 20.
Okay. You carefully peer over the side of the pool, and you look down and you see some kind of dark shape floating just under the surface of the water, and
Okay. Well, I will back away just a little bit.
it looks about the
And then-
size. It looks about the size. It looks about 3 feet, 3 feet long by about kind of a dark shape beneath the water. Like you can't quite make it out. It almost looks like a person, but you can't tell.
Guys, there's something in the water. Not sure what it is, but something's moving under there.
Should I throw a bomb in there?
If I'm really far away, maybe. Trying to think. Hey, Raw!
Yes.
You've been having some good luck lately. Why don't you check it out?
Why do you think I'm over here? Of course there's always something in the water. Have you never hunted before?
Guess not.
Oi, just stay away from the pool, keep an eye on it, and we move closer to the stairs, where we get some cover.
Fine.
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
Elvira rolls.
Before we go any further, Gustav is setting down his lantern and taking a moment to actually load his gun while we're dealing with this here. So, just to be cautious.
All right.
I think I can poke it with a stick.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
You do see the dark shape floating just beneath the surface of the water, yes. It is kind of like bobbing up and down slightly up against the wall of the pond.
Okay. I'm gonna go get a stick and poke at it.
Okay. You
Hey,
take a thin branch and you poke the object, and the stick meets just a slight bit of resistance before it passes right through the shape, and you see some kind of oily, dark red fluid seep from whatever you punctured, and slowly fills the water with a growing red stain.
I sort of noticed that I kind of put a Tekla to get away from there and back off a little bit.
I think something died in there.
I think you should step back from there, Tekla.
Initiative!
How'd I know this?
Because you metagame.
Bam-balam!
19! I'll take that.
8. All right. So what we do is when there's a window, if we go underneath the window, there's an initiative window. We will get added into there, and then what you'll do is you'll right-click on your token and go to initiative, set initiative once it's available.
Okay, give me a minute, and I will add what's going on here.
Yeah.
Window, initiative.
Oh, did I already roll my initiative by pressing the button?
Yes,
Yes.
indeed. You rolled
Oh.
an initiative. Your result is an 8.
Oh, well,
Right,
good.
So just to keep Andrew, just so you know, if you go to window and then hit the initiative,
Yeah.
you're gonna see a new box pop up. We're gonna type in our numbers in there.
Yeah.
Right. No, I know about that.
We just can't
Alright.
set our initiative yet.
No,
because-
I just wanted to know what my initiative was, because I
Yeah.
keep forgetting.
I just need to find the right little miniature. What's a good miniature here?
Look what you did.
There's so many. I just picking through the right one. No, I have this page with like hundreds and hundreds of miniatures, but they're not organized in any way.
Well, that's weird. That's kind of messed up that the alignment of the tokens ends up being that messed up. Oh, anyways.
People above me have a dog, and it's constantly barking.
Okay. I'm going to add everyone to initiative now.
Right?
Next. Add PCs.
Carmelo runs up and bites him in the face.
Initiative.
Grandbeard 1? Where's Grandbeard 2?
Okay, everyone set your initiative? Erwin
Right, so-
and Magnus I'm looking at.
Yep. You just need to right-click on it.
Or do I have to...
Okay, you right-click on your miniature and say...
Initiative, set initiative.
Yeah,
Yep.
initiative, set initiative.
Oh, okay, set initiative.
And then type in
And-
Thank-
whatever number you have.
Magnus's initiative is set. So.
Sorry about that, I didn't know.
Not at all.
Did it go through?
Yes.
Okay.
And everyone is set. Is Carmelo on initiative or no?
I can roll initiative for Carmelo real quick, actually, because I have the initiative modifier right here, +4. All right. 13. Wow.
Okay. Just set it and we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorting. Okay, Tekla, as soon as somebody says, get away from the water, you hear this loud thrashing noise from the water, and whatever you poked with a stick lurches up with some desiccated taloned hands. This gruesome, rotted face snaps at wherever your hand was just a minute ago and goes, "Rawr!" You see his eyes have been long since picked away by whatever fish infests the water.
Oh my. Okay. I'm gonna back off and get behind the pillar here.
Okay.
And draw my short crossbow or light crossbow.
Okay.
I don't think I have time to fire it though.
Mhm. Those would be two move actions, essentially. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, I think these guys are undead and they are not affected by mind-altering spells.
Actually, I rule my team for my initiative.
Oh. I thought I sorted. Okay, hang on.
You didn't. You waited till.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
sorry about that.
Go ahead, dude.
Alright, so... Let's see here. Let's see. Well, I like the spot. I'll go ahead and take out my composite bow. Aim a shot for X guy. There, so what's the roll for composite bow again, Sketch?
It is a range attack for you, so in that case, a range attack would be +3 versus AC.
1d20 plus 3.
Yes.
Alright. See, it's not rigged. I told you all.
Your arrow thunks into the side of the pool. Whatever creature is coming up from the depths of the water essentially flops over the side and starts crawling after you on its hands and knees. Grandbeard, you notice as you look that whatever is crawling towards you was once a man, but it seems like half of its leg has been torn off, and the other leg ends in some bloody, ripped up stump.
Okay, well that's the end of my turn, so I can't do much now. So.
Yeah, basically, I'm gonna have Camaro just basically stay kind of over there, and then from where I can see the one in the pool, but more, and I can also see the one over here behind the pillar, mainly. So basically, the lantern's being set down here, and then I'm within 20, so I'm just gonna shoot at Mr. Groyland. Then 20 feet, I'm gonna use up close and deadly for the shot. So if it hits, it's a 6 extra damage. 20 versus touch AC.
Okay, you hit.
Okay, so that does a total of 10 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage.
Okay. You shoot the creature right where its heart should be, but you notice that the shot just causes kind of a seeping, oozing hole, and it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would think it would.
Hmm. I sort of grimace a little bit at that, and I kind of say over to Erwin, it's like, Erwin?
But you have drawn its attention as the bullet impacts its rib cage. It turns to you and goes.
I sort of ask for say to Erwin, hey Erwin.
Yes.
This is when you get your bombs out.
Alrighty.
Like he's like, all right. I
I could do that.
That's what I'll do for the time being.
I'm restarting my map tool real quick.
Okay. You want me to do anything on behalf of you during your turn?
It's gonna take 2 seconds.
Sure.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay. That's what I thought. connecting.
Sketch, you see that the creature you shot has, it once wore armor, and you can see that it drags behind it some kind of tattered, rusty, notched longsword, and its armor has been shredded by some gigantic claw that seems to have like disemboweled it completely when it was still alive. In fact, it's still dragging most of its entrails behind it out of the pool.
That's pleasant.
I can fix that.
No, you can't fix this.
Okay,
I am a
here.
doctor.
I am going to, I guess, move. Is that like right on the edge there? Like if I'm here, would I be able to hit it?
Yes.
Okay. I will roll for an attack then.
You hit.
20.
And what weapon are you using?
Rapier.
What kind of weapon is that? A piercing weapon?
A sword.
Yeah.
Piercing.
Okay.
And 1 piercing damage. Fuck.
You stab it in the throat, and it doesn't even seem to notice.
Yeah, it's like that might not be too helpful.
It would have been a mortal wound on anyone else, but it does nothing to this.
It's clobbering time. All right.
Irwin.
Alrighty.
Now, just to let you know, the range on your bomb is 20. So if you want to hit someone, you want to be kind of within 4 squares of them. So and
4
obviously,
squares, so like 1,
so basically, you go for the guy in the water, or as you move out, you'll see a guy behind the pillar that you can also hit with the grenade.
Really? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. But you wouldn't be like as you moved there, you would see him.
I see. Okay, so
So which guy do you want to hit with your grenade or bomb? That is.
so if I hit someone with a bomb, it would spray further.
It will, if
Or-
you hit someone with a bomb, it will hit that square and every square adjacent to it.
Adjacent meaning, I'm sorry.
Next to it. Yeah.
Squares next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So
Hit
if you
this
hit the
guy,
guy that's
it
taking
would
damage,
hit it.
you're going to hit me, and then I'm going to be really mad at you.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to do.
So this guy over here would be a little safer to hit, if only because
Yeah.
the only thing you have to worry about is missing the throw. But
Mhm.
at least you're not at risk. The other option you could have is, for example, from where you were, you could have moved up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could move a little bit of ways over here
Uh-huh.
and throw and hit that guy, but that's a little bit tougher as well. So it's kind of up to you. But for any 3 guys,
I'm probably gonna hit this guy next to behind the pillar.
sure. All right. So then just use your bomb macro there
Okay. So okay.
for underneath the attack. Yep.
Attack.
Oh,
wow.
Botch.
Oh,
Okay,
there we go.
roll again.
That's a botch.
Roll the same attack again.
Roll your. You have your. Oh, you want him to do? Is there a botch table here?
I have one.
Okay. Roll your botch.
So,
Oh, no.
so wait, if I miss
This case, you rolled a natural 1.
miss throw.
You roll. This is he's treating this differently than a miss throw. He's treating this as a botch.
No, roll
Oh.
again to see if you botch.
Oh, so roll again, bomb.
Yeah.
Roll again, bomb attack. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a botch.
You don't botch, but what do you do for a miss on the bomb?
Click on the miss throw macro where I have set up. So
Oh,
6.
You
So
thought of
basically,
everything.
so the bomb lands 1 square to the east of him, of this guy here, and it lands 1 square adjacent to him. So he is still subjected to 5 points of splash damage unless he makes a reflex save of 14.
Okay, let me see that.
So basically what he did is he threw the bomb and it sort of like hit the pillar and landed behind the guy and blows up right nearby Tekla, but doesn't blow up close enough to actually hit her.
Thank you.
And how do you know it's 5 points of damage?
Because it's minimum damage. Minimum damage is 1 plus intelligence modifier, so it's 5 splash damage.
Okay, so I have to make a reflex save.
Oh,
Zombie's
yeah.
not good at this.
Mm-hmm.
What is his reflex save? 0.
Yeah, I definitely read over how to do thrown weapons, thrown splash weapons, just because it's so particular. So he saves.
He saves.
So he does half. So that's half of that damage. So he gets hit for 2 damage of fire.
Okay.
All right.
Fire bad.
Yeah. That was the worst way to start off that throw, but at least you didn't hit the you at least did box in the wrong direction.
Okay.
Didn't hit tech
Oh,
last.
so I don't roll a damage? Or
No, you do not for this
'cause
purpose.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because it hits the ground and just nothing but splash damage. So
Okay. So I was about to throw one to the other one, but then I was like, look over there behind the pillar, and I just toss it.
Okay, this one attacks Magnus because he's stabbed him in the throat and he's upset.
What's the matter, bro?
18 to hit.
I think that hits, yeah.
Yeah, just hits. Actually, your AC is 17, so
My AC is 18.
double check here. You have, with the equipment that you seem to have on, it was listed as medium encumbrance. Which, wait, let me double check your ability score here. Yeah, that's why. It's because supposedly you have encumbrance on right now. Because your strength, that's why. Your strength is 10, so if you're carrying more than 33 pounds, you have medium encumbrance, which caps your dexterity modifier. Yes, that's why. Even though it would still hit you.
Sygus, the one he bombed was not wet.
Yeah.
Anyway, if that hits, you take 6 points of damage as it clobbers you with its iron-like fist.
Ow.
It's impossibly strong.
Yeah, that hurt. Not gonna lie.
The other one crawls out of the water and shambles towards Grandbeard. And attacks him with a 19.
That hits.
Oh, God.
It smashes its claws against the side of your head for 7 points of damage.
Oh, crap!
Abdul doesn't need this.
These zombies suck.
These bullets kill many zombies.
All right.
18 to hit
Oh,
Grandbeard.
shit. Yeah, that hit.
Oh! You take 10 points of damage as another one comes from behind and just drags you to the ground.
So let me just see what we got here. So that was
Yeah.
what? 7, then 11, so 18.
Yeah, I am knocked out.
You're negative 7 hit points right now.
Oh God.
Then negative 6. I have 11 HP.
That's you took. Oh, that's right. Oh, you took 11, 18, 17. That's right. Sorry, my mistake there. Okay.
Grandbeard screams in terror as a creature he didn't see coming from behind in the woods grabs him by the shoulders and pulls him down. The other two start to descend on his body to feed.
Oh, son of a... I was like, and honestly, I can't even see it because outside of my sight, I see some like, that doesn't look too good.
This is getting icky.
Another one
Yes.
attacks Carmelo and rolls 17.
That will hit its AC.
Carmelo takes 9 points of damage.
Carmelo is not happy with that, but
Roll an attack for Carmelo because I'm assuming the horse was holding its action to defend itself.
sure. I will. Carmelo will. Let's see here. Carmelo will bite at it.
Kick its ass, Caramello.
So that'd be D20 plus. Just double checking what the bonus is. Plus 5. So
It doesn't get 3 attacks this time because it was holding.
15 versus AC.
Actually, it would. Yeah. AC. Yes, you hit.
Okay. So this will do D4 plus 5, and it's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage at the same time. So it's 6 of all 3.
It's a wonder hoof. Okay, that hits. And it does damage.
Yeah.
Unexpected horse attack. Gustav, you see another creature coming towards you from the woods, but it doesn't reach you.
You son of a bitch. Erwin, no!
This is not good. There's more of them.
16 to hit Irwin.
That hits.
Oh God.
You take 10 points of damage. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
You're negative 2 hit points. You're unconscious.
I don't think we're doing a good job here.
It's all your fault.
All right.
Don't blame me for it. I just poked the one in the fountain. I didn't know this.
Uh-oh,
was
guys.
swimming
The
with
chat
them.
room is chanting TPK. Not good.
Didn't my character warn you all not to go by the pool?
And you're the one that got killed first
Yeah,
because
there's
you stayed
one by
straight from the
pool,
river.
and then there's 5 that came out of the wood. Where
Uh-oh, you gotta look at the chat room, guys. They're betting against you.
All right, Tekla. That might be your area of
Tsunami is Daniel Bryaning on you. Yes! Yes! Yes!
hey, this is not happy. Okay, we saw how fast these things can move. So,
Sure.
just for reference, how fast can they move in a single round?
You don't know that.
Okay.
You can make a knowledge dungeoneering or knowledge like Arcana to know, but
Okay.
It's hard to gauge how fast they were moving.
Unfortunately, a color spray won't work on these things. Neither will cause fear, which are my spells.
And let me just see. What about and?
I can't see the guy around the corner here. So I guess what I'll do is I'll take a 5-foot step there and fire on that one. Since
Okay.
it's in blank shot, I get a +1. Please hit.
you hit.
Okay. 6 damage. And I will reload.
The arrow thunks into its midsection, doing minimal damage.
Ah!
It's because it's piercing damage. Yep.
Although you do have detention now, it stops eating Irwin. It turns to you with an arrow sticking out of its gun. It goes,
I have 6 hit points.
"Roar, you are getting eaten. Make a fortitude save to try to stabilize.
42, that is D20 plus 3.
Go raw.
I don't think that makes it.
This was a fun game, guys. Thanks. I really-
Carmelo will defend.
Well, Carmelo will again just bite at the creature again. It's just like
Okay.
so.
Carmelo gets 3 attacks. It gets hoof bite.
Yeah, so it's 14.
That hits.
Okay. 9 bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage.
Okay, that puts it down. That actually Carmelo tramples the beast.
It's just like
The horse is doing a better job than us. What the hell?
Carmelo
That's great.
Carmelo takes his hoof and stamps down on the creature's head, splattering its brains on the stone.
Our savior, Caramello, save us!
horse.
Horse!
Gustav.
Ah, son of a bitch. All right. So basically, this is what I'll do. Free action will be to drop the pistol. Move action will be to draw out my my bow while also can I take a step in this direction here. And then my standard action will be to shoot at this guy with just regular bow attack. And that's a 13 versus
You
AC.
hit.
Okay. That would be 2 piercing damage. It's nothing.
The arrow sinks into its leg, causing it no inconvenience whatsoever. Magnus.
Something that doesn't
Oh,
appear to
boy.
be a good idea.
Yeah, you might want to hit. You might want to try using the scimitar you have, since piercing damage is the weakest against these guys.
I have a scimitar?
Yes. You both have
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Oh,
Sean.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Shut up. I forgot.
This is why you carry different weapon damage types.
Okay, is that like a minor action or a standard action?
It'd be a move action to basically switch to that sword. You could drop the rapier, draw the scimitar as a move action total.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll drop the rapier where I stand and draw out the scimitar.
And your attack bonus will be +0, unfortunately, but make your attack anyways. It's a
So
D20.
I will use True Strike just to make sure I hit it.
That'll be a +18 to the attack then. Since it will... Right.
So 1d.
20 plus 18 in this case.
Yeah. 28.
You hit.
Okay.
Better hit.
That's not the right sword.
It's slashing damage in this case because it's a scimitar.
But he gets no strength bonus to that?
No, because he doesn't have a strength bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does seem to wound it, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Next is Erwin. Erwin, roll a fortitude save to try to stabilize. You're now bleeding a lot.
Oh, that's great. All right, fortitude.
Okay, you are still bleeding. So, lose another hit point.
What?
Same with you, Grandbeard, if you failed your fortitude save.
How do I?
-7.
You just
Wait,
got
how do
negative numbers now.
Well, how do I do that? I mean, is there a way to do that with?
No, just mark it on your sheet.
Oh, all right.
Or notepad.
When you get to negative, whatever your Constitution score is.
I don't
Yes.
know where I am right now, honestly.
You're at -3 right now in this
Oh,
case.
goody.
When you get
So
to your
you-
negative Constitution score, you die.
Okay.
Yes.
What's my constitution score?
Your Constitution score is -12.
Okay, just making sure.
So you
Yep.
have about 5 off. So
All right. Yep. All right. Want to play by the rules? That's all.
The monsters. Okay, the first one, now that Tekla has its attention, attacks her.
12 to hit Tekla.
That'll
Just barely
hit.
do. Yeah,
It
that'll-
does?
Yes.
I don't have any armor.
Tekla takes
I'm
9
out.
points of damage.
Oh God.
This was a fun game, guys.
All right, so that's 3 down.
This is my first game.
Maybe if we're lucky, Caramello or Caramello.
Yeah. Well, again,
Well,
the only thing I could request for would be if I could NPC Melusu, just because Melusu would be really good against these guys.
Do you think?
Again, that's only if
All
you.
of a sudden, Melusu rides to the rescue.
I got a token for that I can use.
Okay, NPC
I'll-
Melusu.
Yeah, I'll. So, because this is clearly her fight to win, so I'll roll initiative for her because I have her initiative thing worked out because I'm awesome like that. 10. So she'll go immediately after Gustav.
Look to the east. Okay.
All right.
Yes,
She detects evil. There seems to be evil people here.
She explains that she ran into 2 more behind you and was clearing the way before, so she got held up before she could get here. Magnus, I rolled a 13, which misses you.
Yes.
Yes.
Gustav, 1 comes and tries to bite you from behind. 19.
That will hit me.
Mm.
You take 9 points of damage.
I'm still standing.
I have not rolled under a 5
For damage?
for damage.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can't roll under 5 because it's plus 4
No, I
damage.
mean on the die. I've not rolled under a 5.
Yeah,
Technically, I've never rolled under a 9.
yeah. All right. So, want to add Melissa to the initiative order, or
I've still got 2 over here.
okay?
This is going to be good.
Cold guy, I am sorry. This creature coup de grace you. Basically just rips out your throat while you're laying on the ground. And then this last creature attacks Magnus.
At least Rar got to say his name one more time as he died.
And with that, I'm finished. Tekla, roll to stabilize yourself.